What's going on, y'all? Hey, I did that last one about the billionaires and all just to kind of follow it up with this one. Okay, now one of the biggest things that's going on now that a lot of people don't know is that George Soros, Bill Gates, and Klaus Schwab have all ganged up on Elon and what's his name? She's damn. Couple of I kind of but anyway, the point is that mainly Bill Gates has put or had like a deal to where he bet against Elon, like the Tesla stock would fall, and then him and Schwab and Soros could go in there and they get all the technology, they take over the company and all that because Klaus Schwab is doing the same thing over in Europe with these EV vehicles and all, and then now it's getting down to minerals and assets and things of that nature. That the what is it? The lithium is one of it that is not a renewable source. That's the reason why these EV sales are falling off because people are finding out that not only from the salt water they catch fire, and if they do catch fire they burn for a long time. There's just so much technical issues with them and all, but at the same time with them trying to consolidate the EV stuff around the world, they're trying to screw Elon out of his company, and it's all over minerals and things of that nature, and like I said, the lithium and all. But Elon is, he's got some way that he puts stuff out in the desert in the hot sun and it bakes it and kind of makes lithium or something like that for him. So he found out a way for it to be renewable. He can pretty much make it himself. Well, that's what China and all them are trying to do, because Elon has got a battery that charges quicker, puts out more power, and lasts longer. And they can't get all the last little technical details down, of how he does it. And that's why they are trying to, like what I said, billionaires fighting over trillions, because that's exactly what's happening. And it's all over resources. And like I say, the lithium and the everything else that goes into it, the silver, aluminum, and just whatever, all of it. If they were to get the grip on all that, how many batteries from phones, remote controls, game controllers, cars, trucks are pushing the lorries over there, like the 18 wheelers, what we have here, the Peterbilts and all. Well, yeah, they're trying to change those and make electric. You've already seen the Amazon vehicles that are electric. Google and this self-driving car and all that kind of. I mean, so yeah, it's been coming in little bit by little bit, but that's what that's how they change a society, is they just feed it to you little bit by little bit, and people are like, oh, cool. Yeah. That's the reason why people are out there paying $1,400, $1,500 for a new game system and all that kind of. I'm like, what the hell? Then people got more money and they got sense, that's for sure. But one of the biggest things that we're seeing is a battle of the billionaires around the world. And it all has to do with resources and power, mainly power, and getting your hands on the whole market for the whole globe. You see what I mean? It's the reason why the U.S. is not really going to contest Taiwan too much for the semiconductors, because we found out a way to make them here in the U.S. And it's just, yeah, it's a big flipping mess, y'all. But it's all a battle of the billionaires, and this is what's going on. And a lot of them, like I say, they're living their life of luxury. And, how many of them you think is going to just sit by and trade all that for a jail cell? There was a guy I heard when Enron went under. He sat outside in his 80,000 or $200,000 Mercedes or something like that, and his $500,000 or $2 million, something like that, house or whatever. And when Enron was falling and he was getting caught up in all the fraud and everything, he sat in that car and yeah. And I think it was even on Christmas Day or Thanksgiving Day or something like that. Yeah, while his family was in the house celebrating, he goes out, sits in his car, and self deletes. So that's why I keep telling people we won't hear about it. Okay, the mainstream media are caught up in it. They got no other choice but to follow along. They're finding out that the people are realizing what they're up to, how they're doing it, and here we go. And we're going to get caught up in it. That's the thing, that's the problem. We're the ones that's going to get caught up in it, and we're going to be the ones that's going to end up paying for it. But if you have the guts and the spine and you have a voice to use rather than just to talk shit with, then I suggest you do that. You use all of those and start speaking up for yourself, for your kids, your grandchildren, and your future, your great grandkids. We've all got to put all this bullshit behind us and then realize that the United States of America is still the same country as it always is. Just because we got a bunch of bullshit lowlifes talking trash about it, that don't mean nothing. That don't change nothing either. That's what they've got to get through their flipping skulls. And there's going to be people out there, millions like me, that's willing to take a stand and tell you straight up. Yeah, you think it's changed? Prove it. Show me. Show me. I dare you. Come show me. You're going to find out real quick like that. The battle of the billionaires. Well, you got to worry about the billions of people that are realizing what kind of godless demons these billionaires are. Then there's your 3 or 4 or 5 billion man army and all, because there's not as much crooks out there as there is good. So, yeah. Battle of the billionaires, and they're all going out after Elon. They're going out. Oh, and Trump. That's who I was thinking about. Trump, damn it. They're coming after Elon and Trump because they've got the money to fight them. And they've got plenty of people behind them too that's got a lot of money that are pushing it too. So it's looking real spicy, real dicey. So it's just to see who jumps first. So I got more. Y'all have a good evening. I've been working on some tables and stuff. I'm a little hungry, so go chill out a little bit. And I got some more. So God bless the United States of America. Screw you commies, you know the drill. Later, y'all.